Hey guys, I am leaving my in-laws right now and I'm a little out of breath because I'm running late today. You ever have those days where like your kids just like are just like moving so slow, like taking forever to put their jacket on, taking forever to find their shoes, and then you're just like super late? Yeah, that's me today. So I thought today I would take you guys on my little journey to get Botox and tell you guys a little about it and share with you guys like what it's like, things like that, just kind of the journey, because I share on my Instagram that I get this done and I always get like a bunch of questions. So I thought this video would kind of, I could just like record it and then just send everyone the link when they send me questions about it. So I am going to see my girl Julie. That is my esthetician, and she does all my Botox, and then she also does like my hydrofacials, my dermaplaning, anything I want like that. And she's about to in January do something really new and exciting treatment, and I'm gonna vlog the whole process. It's gonna be really cool, but until then, that appointment is on January 9th, so it is December 21st. I need my Botox, I need my like freshen up for Christmas, so I'm gonna do that, and then after I get all that done, I will explain a little bit more about how long I have been doing this, why I get it done, and things like that. So come along with me and let's go get some Botox, guys. Okay guys, I'm here with Julie and she's about to do my Botox for my forehead. I'm gonna show you guys like, so when I do this, I don't really have that many lines here, but it's worn off since September. I got it like at the very beginning of September and now it's almost the end of December. So when I first started getting it, I could do like every 6 months, but now I need to go every 3 months, and then I won't be able to move my face like this. So she just wiped off all the makeup on my forehead. So this is what it looks like without makeup. My makeup kind of makes it look worse. Okay, go in for me like this. Okay, one more time. I can't watch it. So remember just to move it. Yeah. The area around. It honestly doesn't hurt, guys. It's just like a little bitty prick. It doesn't hurt at all. It can help with like your face slimming. Like I was reading other girls.
Considered face slimming. Raise it again. Well, we do yours really low, so yours is actually below average.
Okay.
So average for the glabella is actually 20.
Okay.
But we did 15 on you because you don't make.
Oh. So it's usually 20 units for the whole thing? Or for
20 units for just your glabella.
For right there?
Standard, yeah.
Okay.
Forehead is 15 to 24 technically. Forehead is the place that everybody's going to be different.
Okay.
Because everybody's forehead lines are different.
Yeah. Hey guys, I am sitting in the floor of my kitchen because there is really good lighting in here, and I'll do anything for good lighting. So I just got back from my Botox appointment and I was going to take a nap because I honestly don't feel very good. I haven't felt good for the last couple of days. I think I have a sinus infection. No fever. I can taste and smell everything, so like it's not COVID. I get sinus infections a lot, so like I know what they feel like, and that's what I got. I can tell. So I was gonna take a nap and rest because my kids are at my in-laws, and then I remembered that you can't lay down up to 4 hours after you get Botox because it can cause your Botox to migrate. So I might take a nap on my couch, like sitting straight up after this if I can. I don't really know. I am gonna answer everyone's questions that you answered on that you asked on Instagram. about Botox and tell you guys a little bit about it and why I get it and stuff like that. The most common question I always get is how much is it? Botox is usually about $10 a unit, depends on where you live. I've seen sales that get it down to $9 a unit, but 10 is pretty much the best like that I usually see. Mine was 10. Today I got 23 units. So that's here and my forehead. The first time I ever did it, I got 24 units. So I actually need less now than I did before, except for every 6 months, I get them in my eyes, like my crow's feet here. It wasn't time for that. And that's usually about another 20 units. So yeah, I spend quite a bit of money on Botox every year, but it's something that I want to do. Make your money, you spend your money on what you want. So I do the ones by my eyes every 6 months, and I do my forehead about every 3 months because it wears off a little bit faster. I can still raise my forehead, not as much, and it can take up to 2 weeks to kick in completely. When I first got Botox, it kicked in within 3 hours. Now it takes about 2 weeks because my body's just used to it, so it takes a little bit longer. Botox is completely safe. It has actually been around for a very long time, and it's one of the most researched injections or injectors or whatever out there. So it is completely safe. But of course, some people don't want to inject, chemicals in their body, and like I don't really blame you. So if you don't want to do it, if it's not for you, that's cool. If it is, cool. I don't understand why we're so judgmental of the work that other people get done on their face or their body or whatever, because it's their body. And that just seems really insane that we get so wrapped up in what other people are doing with their face and their body. I don't get it. I am a huge believer in bodily autonomy. So like, it's your body, do what you want with it. And stop judging everyone else for what they're doing with their own body. It's just something that blows my mind. I've heard people say, oh, you must be really insecure if you get work done. And that is 100% not true. I am not insecure. I am very vain. Yes, I'm vain. I care a lot about what I look like. Now, I don't think that necessarily means you're a bad person. I care a lot about other people. I give a lot of myself to other people all the time. I don't really need to sit here and defend myself to you guys, but I do care about the way I look. And I think there's a healthy way to do it and an unhealthy way to do it. What I mean is that I preach confidence and body positivity and things like that all the time on my social media. And I'm huge believers in that. My thing is that someone said that body positivity means that you're celebrating the natural body. And that's not true. That is not what I stand for actually at all. My thing is body positivity means that we accept all bodies. However, that person chooses to represent their body. It's not about saying, oh, just accept the natural body. Well, yeah, you accept people's natural body if that's what they accept about themselves. It also means celebrating all body sizes, no matter what. If people want to be a size 22 or if they want to be a size 2, it's their body, okay? Like, we should celebrate it. And we have to stop saying that people are only pretty or attractive if they're a certain size, or if their stomach looks a certain way, or if they don't have wrinkles, or if they do have wrinkles. It's an individual choice that everybody makes. Am I giving into some societal pressures of women not aging? Yes, definitely. Okay, like I am. But we all do that in some sort of way every day. Okay, so if you woke up and you chose the cute clothes today, well, you didn't have to choose a cute outfit, right? It's not natural. You didn't have to choose to wear makeup. You didn't have to choose to dye your hair. You didn't have to choose to pierce your ears. You didn't have to choose to do a million different things that we do every single day, but we do it to present ourselves in a way that makes us feel better about ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing about our lives are natural ever, right? Like, we do things to make ourselves live longer. We do things to make us not age as much. We do things to have more muscles. We work out and lift a ton to make our muscles bigger. That's not necessarily natural either. Like, it's not something that is a natural thing that's just going to happen with you living day to day, right? You're doing something to make that change to your body. And the thing is when it becomes a real problem is when your only source of confidence is from your outer appearance. And that should not be where your sense of validation comes from. It shouldn't be other people accepting the way you look or even liking the way you look, or even you really liking the way you look. Like, you should. I want you to like how you look. I want you to feel good about the way you look no matter what. And that's why I'm big on body positivity and things like that. Your main source of confidence is not going to come from your outer appearance. Your sources of confidence should be who you are as a person, how you act as a person, your values, whether you're in line with the person that you want to be and become, whether you're living in alignment with your values and your beliefs. That's what's really going to make you a confident person. This all isn't. That's where my confidence comes from. My confidence knows that I'm being the Tara that I want to be. I am being a good person. I'm being a good mom. Things like that. Do I feel confident about the way I look? Yes. But I also celebrate what other people would call my imperfections, like my stretch marks on my stomach or being a size 8 instead of a size 2. It's a complicated subject no matter what. And I know not everyone is going to agree with me, and you don't have to. I don't need your validation to make me feel like my beliefs are right. I know what I believe. And I hope everyone feels that confident in the way they believe and think. And that's real confidence, right? But it's a tricky subject to say that people shouldn't get any work done because it's not natural, because there's so many things in this life that we do that aren't natural. And I'm not saying, if I don't look at women with wrinkles and say, oh, I think they're unattractive, or I think that they need to get work done. I don't think that. I do what I want to my own body. I reserve that judgment from other people. Like, I don't put that out there to other people, because that's not my job. I don't care about what you're doing with your body. It's your body. That is the main message of this YouTube video. And so other questions I got is, how long does Botox last? It lasts anywhere from 3 to 6 months. It just depends on your metabolism, things like that about your body, if your body gets used to Botox, how old you are, all those kinds of things. Who can give you Botox? I get mine from a licensed esthetician. Dermatologists can give them to you, and I think some doctors and plastic surgeons as well. I would not go to your local hairstylist to get it, or someone that isn't licensed, obviously. I know some people try to do that and do it cheaper, but I would not. I mean, my girl, she does all the research. She works at a wellness clinic under a doctor. She's a licensed esthetician. So I fully trust her, and I know, she stays up to date with her education on things like this. Does it hurt? It feels like it doesn't even, like, if you're a girl, you've got your ears pierced, it doesn't hurt like that at all. It doesn't hurt. I've got tattoos. Doesn't hurt like a tattoo. It's like the tiniest little prick. And I mean, sometimes it actually kind of tickles me in some spaces. What are some risks of Botox? Some people ask. That's something you really need to ask your doctor. I don't actually know what any of the risks are. I will say this. I am allergic to everything, like all kinds of different creams. I'm allergic to all kinds of different lotions, soaps, detergents, things like that. And I don't have any bad reaction to Botox. Only thing that I have seen happen to some people and would warn you is and this is why you want someone who is very well versed in Botox and injections and stuff like that. If you don't fill in enough down here, like you have to do this if you're getting this done. If you don't put any filler in here or in like certain spots, it can cause your lid to drop. So one time we did a few injections here, and I don't get them here anymore. And you probably saw that in the video that I didn't get them here. Because my eyelids dropped just a little bit, and no one noticed except for me, because I look at myself every day, but I did notice a slight drop. But it can be pretty extreme if you're with someone that isn't educated and doesn't know how to and where to put the injections. It can look like you just have like a heavy forehead. Another question was, do I have any other work done? No. I know people always think I have cheek filler or lips, and I don't. Like, I just I have really bad TMJ, which causes me to have like, I just realized that like my muscles here are so strong because of my teeth grinding at night. But no, this is just what I've always looked like pretty much my whole life. I do look much younger now than I did, I think, at 24. I'm going to show you guys a picture of me at 24. And I can't even make that face now. I have no lines. I'm going to show you guys the results from my first time getting Botox, what I would look like before, and then what I look like after I got Botox. And then I'll show you guys, this is my forehead in some pretty like harsh lighting. So you're gonna see all those lines. And see, I can't even lift it as much as I did. And I can't do that like at all. Earlier today, eventually like those lines will kind of completely dissipate. If you have heavier lines, then those lines aren't gonna go away. That is why I started young. I started getting Botox when I was 27 years old after I had my daughter. I felt like labor aged me a lot. I had a really rough labor with both my kids. And then the stresses of motherhood, like not sleeping, always being worried about your kid. Moms, you guys know what I mean. I feel like it aged me a ton. So then I was like, okay, I want to do something about this. So since I started so young, it prevented those lines from getting deeper. If you have deeper lines, the Botox isn't going to smooth them out, and you probably will have to get filler in those. Filler is much more expensive. And the reason I'm so open about getting my Botox is because I think when you see all these celebrities, I was talking about it with my esthetician today, when you see all these celebrities like J-Lo say that they never had any work done and they just haven't aged, right? And they're 50 years old and they're like, I haven't gotten any. Well, yeah, they have, okay? And they have so much money and so much access to extremely amazing facials and injections and stuff like that. And people, when they deny getting work done, they create a complex for other women. And other women are like, why aren't I aging that well? Why don't I look like that at 50? Well, because you're not getting work done. I look like this at 31 because I've been getting Botox in my forehead. If not, those lines would have been much deeper. I'd look a lot older. I'd have my crow's feet. I have a ton of sun damage because I didn't wear sunscreen when I was younger. So like I have this line in my neck, which really, really bothers me. And that's from sun damage, and on my chest. I'm about to go get those fixed in January. I'm going to bring you guys along on that process. But it's because I'm getting work done. I don't want to create like this complex or this unattainable standard of not aging, when the fact is I'm not aging as much because I'm paying not to. And you don't have to look like this. You don't have to not age. If you want to age, that's fine. Like, embrace your body, embrace what you think is beautiful, define your own beauty standards, and know that you're so much more than your outward appearance. That's all about my Botox today. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment them below and I will answer to the best of my ability. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all of my aesthetics that I get done and the pin treatment that I will be getting done on my neck next month. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.